Hi everyone. So today I wanted to talk about um, basically it's all in the process. That's the topic. I was thinking about this morning. That sometimes we're kind of afraid to try something because we're afraid that we're gonna fail, right? We don't want to fail. Like nobody wants to fail, right? But I was thinking about this. Like maybe that failure is part of the process to get you to where you want to be. Like you have a goal at the end and you want to reach to this goal, right? But along the way you're going to have different stops you may have to make, different people you may have to meet and all these different things, right? And it's like these failures that you would make along the way to where you're going. It's kind of part of the process to develop you, to cause you to become that person that you're going to be at the end, to cause you to appreciate and to be able to handle whatever it is that you're heading towards, right? Let's say, for example, before you actually succeed in whatever you're working towards, you fail 10 times, right? During those 10 times you fail, I believe that no experience is wasted. So every time you fail, there's something from that experience that you would have learned and that you would be able to now take with you as you go along and you head towards wherever you're going, right? As you head towards being that successful person or doing whatever it is that you're heading towards, right? But it's like if now you could have only learned what you learned through failure basically, and you needed to fail those 10 times in order to gain that knowledge to help you when you reach to wherever you're going, right? I remember they talk about the guy that developed the light bulbs, right? He failed like how many times, and he didn't see it as a I don't know if he did see it as a failure or what, but each time he said he learned what not to do. He looked at it that way. Like this time he did this, it didn't work. Okay, next time don't do this. Like he learned that, and it's good when you look at situations like that, because then it causes you not to be as scared to try. Because then it's like I'm going out to do this. I don't know if I'm gonna succeed this time, but at the end of it, I know I'm gonna learn something. So it's like you're gaining anyway, right? You might not meet that ultimate wherever you're heading towards at that point, but you're learning something that's gonna teach you, or give you something, or you're gonna gain something that's gonna help you to get to where you're going. So how I see it is that everything that you go through is part of the process to help you to become that person that you're supposed to be. The failures and everything, I in my life, I don't believe no experience is wasted. I may stumble, I learn from this and I move on. That's how I see it, and that's how I chose to look at life. It's all about you and what you chose to do. You can choose to look at it as, oh my gosh, I keep failing, I'm a failure, and you keep telling yourself these things. The Bible says that the power of life and death is in the tongue. So you keep telling yourself you're a failure, and then you keep failing, and you keep saying, oh, you see, I tell y'all I'm a failure. You spoke it. Just like how you can speak this thing, and believe that it's gonna happen, and it happens. You can believe that you can make it, and you can make it. You know, you can use it in a good way. And every time you stumble, just see it as, you know what? Well, at least I'm one step closer to where I'm going. And you're going to eventually make it. And sometimes these failures are necessary, because sometimes you can't learn what you learn from there other than failing, you know, and that makes you so valuable, because now you can go back and tell somebody else, this was my experience, that was my experience. And so, and I guess too, the process kind of helps us to appreciate what we're gonna gain at the end. Because if I just wake up and this thing just appear, if it goes, I'm not gonna be so bothered. I'm not gonna treasure that much, because I'm gonna think, if I want another one, I can just get another one easy. But if you had to work hard for it, or you went through some stuff to get there, you kind of value it more, because then you're like, I don't want to have to go back through what I went through to get this. I worked really hard. I gave up this, I gave up that. It was really tough. I don't want to have to do this again. So you're more careful, and you value that thing more when you do get it. Anyway, it's supposed to be a short video. So, main thing that I want you guys to walk away with is that the failure is necessary, something for you to learn from it. You're gonna learn something. Even if you learn what not to do, you learn something, that's gonna help you and take you forward, and use it as a brick to add to your wall, to add to your foundation, to take you higher. Don't be afraid to try things, because you may fail. Yes, you may fail, but then you're gonna be one step closer to where you're gonna be. There's something there for you to learn. And that's how a lot of people become successful, by trying things, even though it could cost them, taking risk. Like when you make an investment, it could not be successful, or it could be, you don't know, but you're willing to take the risk, you know, because most times I think we tend to focus on the negative, but what if it don't work, all this can happen and all these things could happen, which is true, these things could happen, but then there's another side of it whereby these things could not happen, or you can be successful, everything can work out. There's all of that to look at too, you know, and on which side do you want to lean on, you know, what perspective do you want to have? Anyway, thank you for watching my video. I feel if this video has been helpful to you, feel free to share it with somebody else so that, you know, they can be helped too. Anyway, thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.